Good morning, everyone. I'm Nikki Stanzione, and this is New Mexico Style and TGIF. Woo, woo, raising the roof. And, you know, I'll tell you what, something else was raising roofs. The wind. It was ridiculous. The storm blew in last night. I was quite fearful myself. Let's check in with Kristen to see just how long it's going to stick around. Kristen?
That's right. It was rough yesterday. We had an 88-mile-per-hour gust at Sandia Park yesterday, so super strong, but they have calmed down now. The dangerous winds are over, but still blustery and feeling really cold out there. Same winds at 20 miles an hour right now, 31, but it feels like it's only 19 in Albuquerque, and of course teams to the north and out across the east. Lighter wind across the state other than Albuquerque. Still pretty blustery right now, and we're going to watch for those winds to die down, and then we're going to be watching for the snow. Storm system moving out of Arizona now. You can see already some snow showers pushing into the western high terrain right now, over into the Gila, over near Gallup, and we're going to continue to see that snow expand in coverage as we head through the day. We have winter storm warnings out across the western plateau. Northwest winter weather advisory, that includes Albuquerque, where we could be looking at 2 to 4 inches of snow as we head into the weekend. And then down in the southeast, we have a freezing rain advisory, and that could certainly cause a mess down that way. So I'll break it down for you region by region here. Four corners, snow showers increasing in coverage as we head through the day, on and off through the weekend, not tapering off until early Sunday morning. Farmington looking at anywhere between 2 to 6 inches of snow, and the San Juans, of course, 6 inches or more of snow there. Northern mountains, the east slopes here are really going to get hammered out of the system. Light snow this morning, kind of on and off as we head through the early part of the day. And then the heavier snow moves in, developing later on this afternoon through the overnight hours. And we're going to be looking at 8 inches, close to a foot of snow. That's likely as we head towards Sunday, again, favoring the east slopes there. So a lot of happy skiers and snowboarders. And here in the metro, we had the big time wind yesterday. Winds will slowly die as we head through the rest of this morning. And then we'll be watching for a mix of rain and snow right around 5, 6 o'clock late this afternoon. And then as temperatures drop, changing over into all snow. Scattered snow showers in the forecast for tonight. And then we could actually see heavier stuff tomorrow. Up in the northeast, we're going to be watching for snow there. Not really until later this evening. We may see a few snow showers earlier today, but the heavy snow doesn't arrive until tomorrow, and we could be talking big-time snow across northeast and east central New Mexico. Heavy bands of snow expected to move through there, so I-40 could be a mess. And again, those east slopes, Eagle Nest, over toward Las Vegas, really looking at getting the snow out of this system. And then down across the south, could be looking at an icy mix. We'll be watching for the shower coverage to increase through the day. Icy mix down in valley locations. The Gila, of course, looking at snow, and that could continue on and off as we head through the weekend too. Down in the southeast, we have that freezing rain advisory. We'll be watching for that to move in later on today, closer to the evening, and then on and off as we head through through the rest of this weekend. Now for the metro area, 32 as we head through the 9 o'clock hour, mostly cloudy through lunchtime, winds calming down. By 5 o'clock again, watching for that mix of rain and snow with temperatures only getting into the low 40s. And then again, watching for snow overnight tonight. And here's that 7-day forecast. The cold sticks around through the weekend, highs only in the 30s, and we could be looking at snow lingering into the early part of next week.
Thanks, Kristen. It could be a rough rush hour, so make sure you try to leave early a little bit today and get on those roads safely and soundly. Now, it is a perfect weekend to do something indoors, and one of those great things to do is go to a movie. Some films are actually getting a second chance in theaters as award season nears, my favorite time of year. Fox's Ashley Dvorkin has all the details on these movie hits.
Well, it doesn't matter what you thought. It matters what you did. It matters what you didn't do.
Award season is in the air with films that want to be considered returning to theaters near you.
You okay?
We're gonna be fine.
From George Clooney and Ryan Gosling's political drama, Ides of March, to Brad Pitt's passion project, Moneyball, about Oakland A's manager Billy Beane.
Your goal should be to buy wins.
Both are being re-released in more than 1,000 locations, giving audiences a second chance to see what they may have missed.
I don't want to talk about Mom.
Whatever you two fought about, you have to drop it. Grow up.
The family drama, The Descendants, is also expanding to more theaters this week and getting Best Actor buzz for star George Clooney, following a husband's struggle to cope with his wife's secrets after an accident puts her in a coma.
I'm in love with you.
Plus, the Woody Allen flick Midnight in Paris is making a small push to get more eyeballs to see the time-jumping romantic comedy with its own re-release.
Very perplexing situation.
But those getting an early start on the Oscars race do have plenty of competition, like a fanged franchise gripping to the top spot at the box office.
Can this happen?
The Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1, managing a 2-week run at #1, thanks to loyal fans of Bella, Edward, and Jacob. And there's also
The Muppets.
Kermit, Fozzie, and Miss Piggy, as the Muppets entertain in the #2 spot with their family-friendly sing-along. And there are a few indies looking to break into the mix, too, like Michael Fassbender in the risque Shame. Tilda Swinton in We Need to Talk About Kevin, as a mother trying to grasp the gravity of her son's evils.
He's just a sweet.
Pick up the phone. And a retelling of William Shakespeare's Coriolanus, courtesy of Ray Fiennes, who directs and stars.
Heavens bless my lord and husband.
Indies, franchises, and Oscar hopefuls, all waiting for you at the movies. In New York, Ashley Dvorkin, Fox News.
Oh, I have so much catching up to do at the movies. I'm so behind. Okay, now let's go to Kristen, who is with our adorable pet of the week. Kristen and Hazel.
Yeah, cutest thing ever, and we have treats in our hands. So Hazel is super excited, the sweetest little thing. And we have Janine Hudson with the Eastside Animal Shelter. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you tell us about Hazel?
Sure, this is Hazel. She is about a year old. Yes, she likes these treats. Honey, can you sit down? Can you sit down?
Sit.
Good girl. She's been at the shelter since August 5th, so she really needs to find her home. She has done so well. She obviously has a little bit of energy, so she requires somebody that's going to be able to work with her, get her out for some walks, some hikes.
Okay.
She really is a great dog, does well with other dogs.
Now, what kind of dog is she?
She's Rhodesian Ridgeback Lab mix is our best guess.
She is cute.
She really is, and she has been so perfectly behaved until
the cameras turn on. The little cameras and the lights. They're exciting.
She really is a sweetheart. She's such a good girl. Come here,
and
honey.
she needs to get outside and play. Now, has she had all of her shots and everything?
She does. She's been spayed. She has had her shots. She is good to go.
And so how much would it be to adopt her?
To adopt her is going to be $40.
That's it. That's not bad at all.
No,
and of course,
it's a great deal.
Yeah. And then with the Eastside Animal Shelter, that's where we would go for
yes, she's at the east side, so it's right off of Lomas, a little bit east of Wyoming.
And so it's a she. Now, is she good with other dogs?
She is. She's very good with other dogs.
And with kids?
With kids, yes.
And with
I don't know
kids as
about
well.
cats, but she's great with other dogs.
Oh, well, it sounds like a really good find. Now, we really want to get her a home. Here's some more information. We have more information on the Eastside Animal Shelter on our website, casa.com. We'll have more on that there. And, of course, let's go ahead and send it on over to Nikki, who has details about this weekend shop and roll.
Thank you, Kristen. Oh my gosh, I love that dog. Okay, so 'tis the season at ABQ Uptown where you can shop early and shop savvy, and all for a good cause. How great is that? Stephanie Amalfitano, did I say it right? Amalfitano, how's that? Is the founder and president of the Q Active 2030, and she joins us this morning with details all about Saturday's Shop and Roll, which benefits underprivileged children. Hi, Steph.
Hi, Nikki.
It's so good to have you with us.
Thank you so much.
I don't think a lot of people are even aware of ABQ 2030. I mean, I don't think a lot of people even know what it is, and the fact that you're helping underprivileged children is so wonderful. Can you tell me real quick what it is?
Yeah, absolutely. Active 2030 is an international philanthropic organization. It exists to benefit underprivileged children in our local communities. We all come together under the same motto: one never stands so tall as when kneeling to help a child.
Oh, I love that. I love that, Mom. It gives me the chills. And this weekend, as I mentioned, at ABQ Uptown, you're going to be doing something really special that's going to support the Q Kids Foundation as well, which is really cool. Can you explain the mission?
The mission of the Q Kids Foundation is, again, to benefit local Albuquerque children's charities.
Right.
And we put on fundraising events throughout the year, and all the money goes to those charities.
That's so great to know. And what local charities will actually benefit this year from this event?
For the Shop and Roll, we are actually benefiting the Children's Grief Center this year. Past beneficiaries have been Ronald McDonald House and UNM Children's Hospital.
It doesn't get better than helping kids. And you know, drinking and shopping can actually be dangerous and expensive, but Shop and Roll starts with a pre-shopping party at Imbibe, and there is going to be transportation provided. It sounds so much fun. Can you tell everybody?
Absolutely. We have everyone come and meet at Imbibe, and we've got the transportation all taken care of for you. We've got some buses taking us from Imbibe all the way up to ABQ Uptown, and ABQ Uptown is going to be a blast. It's going to be an absolute blast.
Yeah, and you have exclusive discounts there as well at some of the retailers at Uptown, which we all could use. So tell me about that.
Definitely. Ladies, we've got you taken care of. The stores are giving us anywhere from 20 to 25% off. Some free gifts with purchase. Some of those retailers include our favorite stores, BCBG, BB, White House Black Market, Jose Banks for the guys. So
yeah, a lot of my favorite stores in that neighborhood. I love to walk around, and even if it's a cold day, you bundle up, you have a good time, and you can walk around, shop, and get great discounts. And you also have something for the guys too, don't you?
Definitely. In case you are not super excited about following us around and going shopping, we've got you taken care of at a sports bar.
Nice.
ABQ Brew Pub.
And where can everybody get the tickets?
Show up at InBuy, buy them at the door, or go to our website.
And that is?
www.theqactive2030.org.
Fabulous. And it's only $5, right?
$5.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Stephanie, and definitely a worthwhile cause and a worthwhile day of shopping. Who could resist?
I know.
I can't. I probably will be there.